Hey everyone, Will here. Something a little different. This is a house that it's actually a house I grew up in, and both my parents are gone now, so I was wondering what to do with it. So, going to turn it into an Airbnb, and thought I'd take you around and walk through the steps. This will be the first video. Landscaping needs a ton of work. My dad loved to work in the yard, but it's been years since it's been taken care of. See the flagpole. He loved azaleas. So there's plenty of azaleas and dogwoods around the yard. Wheelchair ramp, I was going to keep it, but it just detracts from the look of the house so much. I think we're going to remove that. That'll be one of the first things. I set a goal for myself of July 1st. Ideally, hopefully we can get everything done by July 1st and start having renters in here. Nice old Japanese red maple. Off-street parking, which should be appealing. And actually we've had a lot of traffic the past couple minutes, but it's normally pretty quiet. Here's the ramp. I think that's got to go. Give me your opinion. I really don't think too many people are looking for a house that has a wheelchair ramp. And plus, when you see a wheelchair ramp, you probably realize that somebody might have died in the house. So that could be a turnoff. But all this needs to be cleaned up. Landscaping is going to be a big part of this. The porch. Really nice. It needs a little bit of decluttering, but be a great place to sit out and have your coffee and listen to the birds. All right, let's go in. Kitchen. Really don't have to do too much to it. Thought about replacing the countertops and sink. You can see it's house was built in 1968, so it's a little dated, but the cabinets are really nice, solid wood. Definitely don't look like they're from 1968. Probably replace the floor eventually. I think right now it would just need, it's vinyl, but all we need to do is probably just to clean it up really good. The kitchen table where I did ate lots of dinners and did lots of homework at. Some things you get attached to. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but can't get rid of that for some reason. The dining room. This whole entire floor is going to get painted. I got a painter coming in next week. He's going to paint the whole first floor upstairs. The wallpaper is going to have to go. Dad was very patriotic, but we'll have to get that down and paint it. The old china closet. Love the carving there. Mom loved her china closet. Probably a drawback is there isn't any central air. The window units here, but I think I'm gonna have to move it from the front, maybe over to a side window. It does a good job of cooling the house. Living room. Thinking about putting a nice flat screen TV here. Maybe a couch going across the big picture window. Let's go upstairs. So still a lot of clutter to be removed, but bathroom has been redone recently, so this is a big thing out of the way. Really don't have to do anything in this bathroom. One of the main bedrooms, it's pretty big. Thinking of maybe a queen in a bunk bed or two queens, not quite sure. Nice closet there, and this will all get new paint on the walls and ceiling. In the room with the most junk, but check it out: stars and stripes in red, white, and blue. Is that cool or what? My dad, he did this back in '76 for the bicentennial. It's held up well. So we're going to leave this room just the way it is. Replace that ceiling fan, but I call that the presidential suite. And probably maybe put 2 bunk beds in that room, I'm not sure. More of the wallpaper to come down. Another bedroom. Probably just leave that bed. Nice view of the backyard. Let's go downstairs. So this is the basement, and I had thoughts of just renovating the basement, but neat deer head there. Had thoughts of redoing the basement, but it's just, I think the place will rent out the way it is. I do think I'm going to get a nice big pool table, 4x8 pool table put down here. Just leave it unfinished. Nice fireplace. During the winter time, this thing will heat this entire basement, make it nice and cozy. There's a fish my dad caught in northern Ontario. I was there when he caught that thing. That was a monster. Eventually, I'll put new flooring down here. Probably put the TV in that bookcase. There's some more paneling to finish out, but I don't know if I'm gonna. Really, the paneling is too dark for this area. It's not a whole lot of light. Maybe if we put in a bunch of recessed lighting, but that's for a later date. Washroom, another bed there to be put together, but need a. I got a washer and dryer to go in there. And workshop, that'll probably eventually be a gym one day. Now to the part I think that renters are really going to love is the backyard here. It seems like my camera is looking at everything with a blue. There it goes. Alright, so patio area. Really overgrown, but I could see maybe a fire pit over here. Clean up those tables and chairs. All this, we call it Pachysandra, is way overgrown. That all needs to be trimmed back. A lot of this stuff is just so overgrown. Get some flowers in the pots coming down the stairs. So the question is, how much can I do an Airbnb for on this place? If I was to rent it out straight, it would probably bring around $2,000 a month. I'm thinking that Airbnb, I could do an Airbnb and rent it out for $200, $250 a night. So if I rent it out 20 nights out of the month, you're looking at between $4,000 and $5,000 if I do the Airbnb. So it'd definitely be worth it. You can see more azaleas, more yard, and love this old oak tree. Look at the size of this thing. It's massive. I think it's a red oak. And I see it as a bonus. It's a little stream running through the backyard here. And as a kid, I find bottles and whatnot washing down there. So very peaceful. So there we go. My dad's watering can collection. Lots of watering cans. So there we go. This is the first video, and I'll give you some updates as things get done. I don't know about the rock in the middle of the yard. Dad really loved it. He had like plantings going all the way up. But it kind of takes away from the yard if you want to have an event or something back here. But part of me really doesn't want to move the stuff that he put in place, but I know that's not very practical thinking. But we'll see. So like I said, first video, going to make us a series, and hopefully even after we get it up and running as an Airbnb, we'll keep going. I'll keep you updated. So he'll probably have to go. Probably not very politically correct, but Mom and Dad love their yard statues. So tell me what you think. Definitely open to suggestions. I've never done this before. So I think it's going to do well. It's going to need some money, that's for sure, to get it up and running. But I like the idea of doing an Airbnb. So we'll see. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step, and this is the first step.